Hey plant lovers, welcome back to Wild Legacy. Today, we're uncovering a problem that confuses almost every plant owner at some point. Why rosemary leaves suddenly turn brown, dry out, and start falling off. Now here's the shocking part. Rosemary is known as one of the toughest, most drought-resistant herbs in the world. It's supposed to survive harsh conditions. So when it starts browning, it's not random. It means something is seriously wrong beneath the surface. And what I discovered might completely change how you care for this plant. Because in most cases, people are actually damaging their rosemary without even realizing it. Have you ever looked at your rosemary plant and suddenly noticed brown tips, dry leaves, and needles falling off? At first, it feels confusing and frustrating because rosemary is known as a strong and hardy herb. But here is the truth that most people do not realize. Your plant is not dying randomly. It is actually sending you a warning signal. And if you ignore these early signs, the damage can spread quickly and you might lose the entire plant. In this video, I am going to explain 7 powerful and proven reasons why rosemary leaves turn brown, along with simple and practical solutions you can apply immediately. These are not just theories. These are based on real growing experience and how this plant behaves in different environments. Make sure you watch till the end, because the last reason is the most overlooked mistake, and it quietly damages your plant without you even noticing. Let's start with the most common and most dangerous cause: overwatering. This is the #1 reason rosemary plants fail. Rosemary naturally grows in dry, rocky regions where water drains very quickly and roots get plenty of air. When we grow it in pots and keep watering frequently, the soil stays wet for too long. This blocks oxygen from reaching the roots. As a result, fungal diseases develop, roots begin to rot, and the leaves start turning brown or even black. To fix this, stop watering immediately and check your soil. Always use a fast-draining mix, something similar to cactus or sandy soil. Make sure your pot has proper drainage holes. And most importantly, only water when the top 2 inches of soil are completely dry. A simple rule to remember is if the soil feels wet, do not water. If it feels dry, then water deeply. Now let's talk about sunlight, because rosemary absolutely loves it. This plant needs strong, direct sunlight to stay healthy. If your rosemary is placed indoors in a dim corner or in a shaded area outside, it cannot produce enough energy through photosynthesis. Slowly, the plant becomes weak, the leaves start browning at the tips, and eventually they fall off. To solve this problem, place your rosemary where it can receive at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every day. If you are growing it indoors, a south-facing window works best. And if natural light is not enough, you can use a full-spectrum grow light for around 10 to 12 hours daily. Light is not optional for rosemary. It is essential. Now here is something many people misunderstand. Even though rosemary is drought-tolerant, it does not mean it can survive extreme dryness for long periods. Underwatering can also cause brown tips. When the soil becomes too dry, it can turn hard and start repelling water. This condition is called hydrophobic soil. In this state, even if you water the plant, moisture does not reach the roots properly. The roots begin to shrink and the leaf tips turn crispy and brown. To fix this, you need to rehydrate the soil slowly. Place the pot in a tray of water for about 15 to 20 minutes and let the soil absorb moisture from the bottom. Once the soil is evenly moist again, return to a balanced watering routine. The key is consistency, not extremes. Another important factor is air circulation and humidity. Rosemary naturally grows in open, breezy environments. It does not like stagnant air or trapped humidity. When air does not move around the plant, moisture stays on the leaves and creates the perfect condition for fungal diseases. This can lead to brown spots, dull leaves, and overall unhealthy growth. To prevent this, make sure your plant has enough space around it. Avoid overcrowding with other plants. You can also prune dense branches to improve airflow. If your plant is indoors, using a small fan can help keep the air moving. Also, avoid misting rosemary leaves because excess moisture on foliage can cause more harm than good. Now let's discuss fertilizer, because this is another area where people often make mistakes. Rosemary does not need heavy feeding. In fact, too much fertilizer can damage it. When you add excess fertilizer, salts build up in the soil. These salts pull moisture away from the roots, causing dehydration and leading to brown, burnt leaf tips. To avoid this, feed your plant lightly every 6 to 8 weeks using diluted organic fertilizers like compost tea or fish emulsion. It is also a good idea to flush the soil with clean water every few weeks. This helps wash away any excess salts and keeps the root zone healthy. Remember, rosemary prefers lean soil, not rich soil. Temperature stress is another hidden cause of browning leaves. Rosemary can tolerate different conditions, but it does not like sudden changes. Moving the plant from outdoor sunlight to a low-light indoor area or exposing it to cold drafts or hot air from heaters can shock the plant. This stress often shows up as browning leaves and sudden leaf drop. To prevent this, always make environmental changes gradually. If you are moving your plant, do it over 5 to 7 days so it can adjust slowly. Keep the temperature between 15 to 27 degrees Celsius for best growth. Stability in environment plays a huge role in plant health. Now here comes the most ignored but very important reason, and that is soil pH. Most people never think about it, but rosemary prefers slightly alkaline soil, with a pH between 6.5 and 7.5. If the soil becomes too acidic, the plant cannot absorb nutrients properly even if they are present in the soil. This leads to slow decline, weak growth, and brown leaves. To fix this, you can add a small amount of garden lime to balance the pH. Natural options like crushed eggshells or bone meal can also help maintain a slightly alkaline condition. This small adjustment can make a big difference in long-term plant health. Once you identify and fix the problem, there is one more important step you should not skip: pruning. Remove all the dead, dry, and brown parts of the plant. This helps the plant redirect its energy toward healthy new growth. If you are unsure whether a branch is alive, gently scratch the surface of the stem. If it is green inside, the plant is still alive and can recover. With proper care, rosemary is very resilient and can bounce back surprisingly well. If you are living in a hot or subtropical climate, there is one extra thing to keep in mind. During extreme summer heat, especially when temperatures rise above 37 degrees Celsius, rosemary can get stressed. In such conditions, it is better to provide partial shade during the harsh afternoon hours. Also, the best time to introduce a new rosemary plant in these regions is during fall or winter. This gives the plant enough time to adjust and establish itself before facing intense summer heat. So now you understand that rosemary turning brown is not a random issue. It is always connected to how the plant is being cared for and the environment it is living in. Once you correct these 7 factors, your plant has a very strong chance of recovering and growing healthy again. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other plant lovers who might be struggling with their rosemary. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.